Hey YouTube, it's Hawk Airlines, and today I'm going to be playing PC Building Simulator 2 with my friend Oliver, and I'll leave his channel in the description below if he wants to say hi right now.
Sup?
So, today we're looking at building a PC with Oliver on PC Building Simulator 2, like I said, but he's never built a computer, and he really likes computers, so I'm going to help him out today. So, you see WASD right here?
Yeah.
W is to go forward, A is to go back, and A is to go left, and D is to go right. And then you can move the mouse here to move your view.
Okay.
So, walk up to any desk and left click. Oh, that's the monitor, sorry. You want to click right here to exit the monitor. And then hover over the desk. A little to the left. There you go. And then pick any case you like. They do have Corsair cases, I think.
They have Corsair? That's actually kind of sick.
Yeah. They don't have all Corsair products, which I'm not a fan of, but you can beggars can't be choosers.
What's the price range you go for?
I mean, we don't really have a price range because we can just do a dream build if that's what you want, or we can do a more budget build if you want.
Yeah. Why don't we go for this thing right here at $60?
Yeah.
Sounds like about good.
So left click and place it on the desk, or there we go. And then what you want to do is left click on the panel to remove it. And then, okay. So then you see that little install button right there on number 1. And then go down to motherboards right there. So do you want a AMD computer or an Intel computer?
Which do you recommend more?
So what do you mainly, or what do you plan to do with this computer? Like gaming or editing?
And editing.
Then Intel, definitely. So what you want to, so do you
Both gaming and editing?
Yeah, I recommend Intel for that. So do you want to have a budget for this computer, or like an all decked out computer?
All decked out.
Okay. So what we can do is, you see the sort by right there? We can click that, and then we can go cost title low. Only make sure, yes, we can use this motherboard right here if that one looks good.
Okay.
If you like that motherboard?
This one?
Yeah, this is your computer, so choose any motherboard you like, but if you like that one, go ahead and select it.
Do I press install?
No, oh wait,
Oh, right
yeah,
here.
yeah, right there. Oh, you have to hold it down.
Alright, this is easy.
Yeah, because I have unlocked power-ups before.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's been a while since I've played, so, zoom in a little with the cursor wheel to about right here, to install the processor. Or yeah, left click right there. And then it's opening the processor. So then what you want to do is press install again to install the processor. So then go down to CPU and processors, or that's CPU cooling.
I know.
Okay, sorry. So, you want a fully decked out computer, right?
Yeah.
Like we said before. Okay. I'd recommend going with the i9 14900KF. And then what you want to do is just go up a little, and then press, like, install it right there. Hold left click. There you go. And then you want to close the thing. You want to close that little shield right there. Sorry.
You're good.
And then click on.
You accidentally opened it up.
Oh, yeah, you're fine. Just close. So then click install. Down at the left corner. Oh, you see the install button right here. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, you're fine. So then go to tools right here, and then select thermal paste. And then you can
Is this what this is right here?
Yeah.
On your desk?
Yeah.
Nice.
So you can just
like glue it together.
No. So what thermal paste is basically the my graphics card uses it too. So what it is it's basically liquid metal that transfers the heat from the processor like into the fans.
Okay. Is it like the hold together as well?
No.
Okay.
So you can just apply like any orientation you want until it says okay, significance applied. So then you can press escape to close, which is this button right here.
Yeah, so I haven't used a PC in a while.
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm mainly a console player.
Yeah, and this is why I like having you over, so you can get used to a PC.
Yeah.
So you want to install RAM next?
Yeah.
So let me look real quick. So I'm not sure what I think our motherboard's compatible with 128 gigs of RAM, so you want to go ahead and do 128 gigs of RAM.
Yeah, like what do I do right now?
You want to go back to, oh wait, no, zoom in right here on those slots right there. You see these slots right here? Here, can I borrow it?
Yeah.
So you see these right here? What you want to do is you want to open all of these, and then these down here too.
Okay.
So we're getting,
click on it.
Yes, left click. And then you want to go with Corsair RAM.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
about right.
Okay. So then press install right
Is that
here
MSI
again.
right there?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. You see the install button number 1?
Yeah.
Yeah. Click on that and then go to memory. Yep. So here, hold on. Go to motherboards. I'm sorry, just to see what is compatible with. Okay, it's not showing, so I think what you just want to do 64 just to be safe.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can type Corsair in the search bar right there to. Just go to COR. There we go.
There you go. The Vengeance. Okay.
Yes.
DDR5, right?
Yes. Dang, $200 for just one stick of DDR5, 32 gigabytes. 5,600 megahertz. That's really overpriced.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go for that one.
Yeah.
That's-
So, for a thing in real life, I'd recommend always going with 2 sticks because there's a thing called XMP.
Yeah, I've seen people use 2 sticks.
Yeah. So XMP stands for Extreme Memory Profile, which means it lets your RAM run at its right speed, the right voltage, and it automatically applies that for
Should we
you.
go for this one for like 181. Or...
I think we're going with a black build, so it wouldn't really make sense. But if you want to go with white, you can do that.
Oh, I didn't pay attention to the color. I got you.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to go with white, I'm fine with that. But
Yeah, let's just go with the black.
okay.
This
And-
one's 181, same price.
Dang. Only 5,200 megahertz for DDR5.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Kind of a bit off.
Yeah, mine's 6,000 megahertz.
Do you want to go for 6,000?
They should have a 6,000.
6,200?
Yeah, yeah, that would work.
109.
Yeah, that would work. So then, then install on the left one, the furthest left one, and then left click. And then click install again. And then keep on doing that.
So 4 sticks.
Yes.
Okay, so both sticks.
No, it automatically clips.
Okay.
So then, what we can do now is install the SSD. So we're going to be using a NVMe SSD, which is basically a direct storage drive on the motherboard. So you see this little shield right here. You want to left click on that, and then you can press install, and then go down to storage right here. So how many terabytes do you want?
About 2 or 3.
Okay, so I just recommend going with 1 2 terabyte drive then.
Alright. Is this good?
Yeah,
440.
ridiculously overpriced, but still pretty good.
Yeah.
In this PC building simulator economy, so I can't comment. Okay, so then what you can do is you see the shield back here, right there, and then click close, and then you can click install. So you want to install the power supply or the graphics card next?
That's the power supply and the graphics card.
Okay, so what kind of graphics card are you wanting to put in here, like a 5090?
Yeah, let's do it the MSI.
Okay, so then I'd recommend a 1200 watt power supply, so no, maybe like a 1500 so we have some upgrade room. That sounds good with you?
Yeah.
You can just type a 1500 in there in the search bar and it should pop up.
Okay.
That is not a good power supply. It's only $100 for,
Yeah, that's pretty cheap for that.
yeah. So, try going back to 1200 watts. They do have Corsair power supplies if you want to look for one.
Yeah, let's do the course there.
Okay. Oops.
My fault.
You're fine.
Is this 16?
Yeah. Yeah, that should work.
Yeah, 735.
Yeah.
Is that overpriced?
A little, but still. I mean, money's not a problem right now. So then zoom out a little.
I'm just trying to focus on prices, so when I get all the real building a PC for real, I just want to know what I'm doing.
Yeah, but don't really focus on this because this isn't really, the prices aren't really realistic.
Yeah.
Okay, so then zoom out a little. With the scroll wheel. There you go. Okay, sorry. And then left click or right click, sorry, and then drag to the left. You're fine.
Where here?
Here, can I show you?
Yeah.
So what you want to do is right click here, and then you can drag around here.
Oh
then,
yeah, because the power supply goes in the bottom.
Yeah.
I forgot.
And then is it okay if I remove the back panel for you?
Yeah. Go
Okay.
ahead.
So then to access on a lot of cases like this, I forget what these are called because there are cases called dual chambers, which basically is where the power supply and the SSDs are in an external part of the case, and then the main computer parts are in the main part. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So then you click install again, and then select that, the power supply, and then hold it down right there. And then it will automatically plug all the cables into power-ups I have.
Door back on.
Oh yeah, you can. So then click install again, and then remove components, and then side panel.
The side panel.
Yeah. Okay, and then remember how I showed you to move the camera?
Yeah.
So right click and hold, and then move the mouse. There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. So then ready to install the beast of a 5090?
Yep, MSI.
Yes.
There we go.
So click install, and then graphics cards right here.
Graphics cards. These are kind of expensive graphics cards.
Jeez, $33,000 for a 4090.
Yeah.
Wait, they might not have.
90s last generation.
Yeah, they might not have a 50 series. So let's see. 50. Oh yeah, they don't, unfortunately.
Okay, well, it's like the 40 series.
Yeah. I mean, the 40 series is still pretty good.
I mean, it's just a generation older.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
There we go.
Ooh, that's a 3090 right there.
Yeah, that is a couple generations older.
Yeah. I like. You want to try Asus? For a 4090, they have really good graphics cards.
Yeah, Asus. I mean, I like
Huh.
Asus, but I do prefer
Yeah.
MSI. But like,
They only have a 3090 for Asus too, which is weird.
yeah, I'll just go with the regular.
Oh yeah, let's Founders Edition, right there. Yeah, yeah. So and then you see, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. So then we're gonna click the remove right there. I forgot the PCIe block right there. Here, you see where my finger is right here? So left click there and hold. And then you see these two right here, one down. These two right here. You want to remove these two. Those are PCIe lanes, which are basically which you can put in the motherboard, and these right here are to help support the weight of the graphics card. So then click install again, and my apologies since I forgot about that. And then 4090 right there, and then you can install it right there. Oh, it's 3. I'm sorry, I thought it was 2.
It's okay.
Yeah, so click remove again, and then click the to remove the PCIe slot, and then click install, and then the 4090 again, and then left click on the PCIe lane. And then we want to install the CPU cooler, so then install, and then where is the CPU cooling? So we have a couple of different options for CPU cooling. So we can either go with the air cooler, which for a 14900KF is really not recommended since it is a really toasty processor. So for what we're doing with this, I'd recommend an AIO. All of these right here are AIOs, so basically what it is it's water's flowing through these tubes, and then this is a pump right here that's on top of the processor.
Yeah, is that good? It's 250.
NZXT isn't that good. I'd recommend going for a 360, which is a 3 fan, since for the processor it gets kind of hot. Huh. Yeah, PC building sim's kind of weird.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, any of these will work since it's not really a realistic build.
Yes.
Yeah, that would work. So then what you want to do is hover over the processor. Try hovering. Yeah, it's weird sometimes. Like if you want to install it on the top, it doesn't work. It just has a specific orientation it likes. So click remove right here, and then remove the front panel right there. And then now we can install it. So press install, and then any AIO you like, and then yeah, and then left click. And then I'd recommend to put 2 more fans in so we have it even.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, so we have even pressure in the yes, install. And then case fans right here. And then any one of those you like. Dang. $60 for a fan, that is ridiculous.
It's going up to $40, $50 range.
Yeah, they do have Corsair fans, I think.
At least search that.
Yeah.
Yeah. They do.
Yeah.
This one's like 35.
Yeah.
You said 2 of them, right?
Yes. I'd recommend placing one right here and then one on the top right here. Make sure the arrow is facing out. Yes, it is. So then just left click. And then install again. And then do the same fan you chose last time. And then I recommend putting it in the middle right here. Oop, and then my apologies again, you want to press remove. Then to remove the top panel. And then now you can install the fan. Click install, sorry. And then that fan right there. And then, yeah, right there.
There we go.
Yeah, and then left click again. Okay. It says missing cables. Do you mind if I look real quick?
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Okay, hold on. Oh, it's the fans right here. It's being kind of stupid. Where is the fan port on the motherboard? The thing about my computer is Corsair has a new thing called IQ Link, which basically means there's a controller in the back that controls all the fans and the AIO, and it just plugs in one cable into the motherboard.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, instead of having like all these different cables and fan headers and stuff. Huh, is it covered by the graphics card maybe? I don't know, we'll just have to do without it. So then we can go to remove components and then we can put all of these back except this one.
Just click on it.
Yes. And then come down over here. And then can I? Yep. And then you see right here, and then just left click right there. Nope, hold down.
Yeah, I keep forgetting.
Yeah. And then we can click install again. And then front panel. And then go to the front.
Oh shoot.
Right click and then drag the mouse. And then click oh yeah. And then you see right there how it showed that, and then left click. Yep. And then install. And then dust filter.
Yeah, we just leave the cover out.
Yeah. And then you already selected the dust filter, so you can just put it on top. So ready to boot Windows?
Yeah.
Okay, so what you want to do is press install, tools, and then you want to do USB drive, and then, yeah, and then put them in any USB slot. So then you can press the power button right there, and then ready for the first boot. Oh, that was weird. Normally you have to install Windows and all that stuff, but apparently you don't. So you want to add any games or anything to your computer or customize anything? Yeah. So you want to end the video here?
Yeah.
Okay. So thanks for watching, y'all, and...
Oh, by the way, I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
Don't forget to check out my channel. It's Retromaster the Third.
yeah, and I'll leave it in the description down below. And one thing I just wanted to say before I go is only 0.2 of y'all, according to YouTube, and I might be wrong because I haven't checked it in a while, but to my memory, it was only 0.2% of people watching my videos are subscribed. And the sooner I get monetized, the quicker I can start producing better content for y'all. And I'm really close to hitting bottom monetization. So thank you all so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.